Baratunde, Proud Boys seem like nice people. Granted, they were just a component of last night. And about last night, you wrote that it was an assault on all of us. Please expand.
Yes, Brian, thanks for having me back. And it's an honor to be here with you, Mr. Greenblatt. That was an excellent overview of an ugly and small side of this great country. Last night wasn't a dumpster fire. That's an insult to dumpsters and fires, both of whom productively contribute services to our society. Last night was an assault on all of us. It wasn't a debate, and it was an assault led by the commander-in-chief himself against our norms, against our institutions, against the very small d democratic act of voting itself, because he feels threatened by us and our power. And on this notion of white supremacists, especially politically violent people in this country, I want to say something that any president should find very easy to say. If you are willing to take up arms against your fellow American in response to an unwelcome election result, that is the very definition of un-American and unpatriotic. You are opting out of democracy when you do that. We have so many other tools at our disposal, like other elections. You don't get to bring a gun to a ballot box.
Baratunde, what is your real level of worry with this many days left until the election about our basic democratic process surviving?
I think the United States of America is simultaneously very special. We have invented a form of democracy and tried to perfect it and actually extend it and live up to it. Even though we fail, we keep trying. So we're very special. And yet we're also not special at all. We're human beings. And we're now living inside of the headlines we look so distantly at from other nations that have found themselves captured by authoritarianism, by fascism, and by political violence. I am extraordinarily worried. I am hopeful. I am committed. I am working my butt off, and I encourage everyone to do the same. You make a plan. You secure your oxygen tank and then look for your neighbor. Make sure you have that voting plan. You know exactly what your options are, and you take the option the earliest you can and the safest you can for you. And then be prepared to make sure all of our votes are counted. This president is not really a president. He's a person occupying the office who has made very clear that he has nothing to do with how our democracy works. And he doesn't operate alone. He operates with the full consent of the GOP leadership and the Republican Party and every Republican senator who expresses concern on Twitter, but will not raise a finger or a voice to oppose this undemocratic threat to our system. So I am worried because I feel like a whole political party has left us to fend for ourselves. There were not two people vying for the presidency last night. There was only one, and the other was occupying the space.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.